Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I'm Hitman Cause. Welcome one and all to a special free format edition of the contracts. And of course, I'm not alone in this endeavor. Please welcome as always the humble man, Gary. Gary, welcome to the contracts.
Yo, what's good, my man, Cause Pain, what's good?
Ain't shit, man. Ready to get into this?
Let's do this shit like Brutus, you know it.
Alright. So, as I stated earlier, this is a free format edition in which we would like to discuss the latest 2K game in WWE 2K24.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes, sir.
Now, I'll admit that this game, honestly, with along with the patches they finally put in place, it's pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, that is a fact, yo. That is a fact. That game is really, really good.
But I will admit, just to get it out the way, I will talk about some of the stuff that was wrong with it. Even though it has been patched, there was one thing that really annoyed me, and I was like, when you created a character, and if you gave them a second attire, if you tried to use that second attire, if you made a custom entrance for them, it wouldn't play. And instead, they use the entrance of like whoever you made the intro for. Like, for example, for one of my guys, his intro was Kevin Owens' intro, and then when I used the second attire, instead of having my custom entrance, he had Kevin Owens' whole entrance. And then for another time, it pissed me off even more because I gave my other guy Jimmy Uso's theme, and he didn't have Jimmy Uso's intro, so he didn't come out at the right time, and it just felt so out of place.
Oh, I got you.
Then when it actually came to creating characters, there was something I didn't like, where if you use like a regular shape or something to put onto your character, right, if you wanted to like recolor it or something, the shape would shrink, and it would make it like impossible for you to see what you were doing as far as changing the color.
Oh, that's crazy.
But I got nothing to say about that nowadays because they finally patched it. So hey, hell, if anything, because they patched it, it's given me more of a reason or motivation to make more characters.
Oh yeah, most def.
Then
also, sorry.
It's all good. What? Actually, go ahead. What you got?
This game is so freaking good, so fucking good. Ever since they've been taking their time with it too. I like that they've been doing that since 2K22 dropped, and then 2K23, now 2K24. They took their time with it, and they're way more better with any game from now to the other two games to the before. Any game after 2K20 and before 2K20 is better than 2K20, because oh my god, that game was so disastrous. But 2K24 really, 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 really great, along with the other games that were great. I love the ambulance matches. I love the mechanic game mode. You slap your opponent back, you slap them back, and all that. I love that. Honestly speaking, I really do. I love that for real. And also another thing too, I love showcase mode too, but showcase mode is a pain in the ass, because what I don't like is that the computer, when you gotta complete the last few objectives, they come right back at you to win the cheat, so you don't complete the objectives and beat the match in the objectives. That's in past 2K games as well. That's one of the things that I hate. And the My Rise modes, they're really great. Ever since the My Rise mode's been great.
Well, I'll tell you what. When it comes to showcase mode, what you said, no offense, but a little towards the end, what you said sounds like a skill issue. But what isn't a skill issue is the final challenge for showcase mode. That is the biggest pain in the ass. That fucking Raw Rumble, oh my god. Cause pretty much everybody, every entrant is OP, like a motherfucker. And then all it takes for you is one slip up, and you could get eliminated, and have to start all over from the beginning of the match. Like yo, the worst kind is when there's where there's somebody hanging up against the ropes, and then you clothesline them out or you knock them off the apron, and then you're just hanging on the ropes, just looking at them, and then before you can even react, another CPU comes up from behind you and eliminates you.
Oh my god!
Like that part was the worst. And I don't give a fuck about the allegations, but I really wish that Brock Lesnar was playable.
That's actually perfectly. Now, if you want to play as him, you gotta go back to playing 2K23 or 22 or the past games for 2K20.
Well, actually, there was a community creator that actually had his model, but 2K ignorantly banned his account. But he did get it. But he did get his account back. Shout out to What's the Status. But yeah. But I'm sorry, but I can't agree with what you said. Well, actually, no. I can only half agree with you with what you said about My Rise. Now, Unleashed, where you play as a female character, that My Rise is lit. I'm not finished with it, but honestly, I don't even need to be finished with it because it's fun as hell. There's a lot of shit you could do. It's lit as fuck. I'm down with it. Only thing I'm not down with is one, them constantly changing your attire. It always has me feeling like why the fuck did I make one in the first place if you're just gonna have her dress a different way? That's number one. And number two, another thing I don't like is that bitch Psycho Salad. Like you couldn't ask for y'all 2K, y'all could not have made a more generic goody based character. Bland as hell and annoying as fuck. And y'all got the nerve to call her Psycho. Motherfucker, there ain't a goddamn thing psycho about her. Hell, Liv Morgan's more psycho than she is. And y'all you already know how I feel about Liv Morgan as far as how quote unquote crazy she acts. Hell, AJ Lee is more psycho than Psycho Salad. And y'all got the nerve to call that bitch Psycho. Come on now. I'm just glad I'm finally done with her arc, so I ain't gotta ever play as her again. And actually another thing, what the fuck? I don't know what's more annoying about her. The way she acts, the way she walks, the way she talks, her attire, or her entrance theme. Because first off, her entrance theme is annoying as fuck. But then again, this is Def Rebel we're talking about, and their track record with themes aren't that good. They do have a few good ones, but there's more bad ones than good ones. So, and then secondly, again, her attire. What the fuck y'all got this bitch wearing? She look like she's wearing pajamas. And unlike Wendy Chu, these pajamas look ridiculous on her. Like, yo, she looks like a goddamn fool. At least with Wendy Chu, like, she makes it work. But with this is garbage, man. Yo, if y'all gonna make a custom character, like go with the formula y'all had with Paragon J. Pierce, Ava Moreno, Cole Quinn, all them. Like what y'all had going with them was perfect. Or any other custom character that y'all created for My Rise All of them are fine. Psycho Sally's fucking garbage. Don't ever bring her back ever. That's like, she's fucking trash, nigga.
Oh my god.
But aside from that worthless piece of shit, My Rise Unleashed, awesome. Love it. Like it's a nice story. It's long and doesn't look like it has an end coming up soon. So it gives me plenty of time to make new attires, switch up attires. So I'm down with that. So yeah, and I just started a new arc where we now running the show. So I'm with that. But where you guys went right with Unleashed, y'all fucked up with Undisputed. Cause I don't care what anybody says. My Rise Undisputed has to be the worst My Rise you guys have made. First off, this My Rise is short as fuck. If there's one thing I do not want in a 2K game, it's a short My Rise. I want it to be long. I want it to take me months or damn near until the next 2K game comes out for me to complete it. I want it to be that long. I want tons of storylines, tons of side quests, tons of optional things to do. Literally, I don't care how many optional quests or side quests y'all gave us. Nothing, and I mean nothing, distracted us or took us away from the main story. Because there was only one main story. Unlike in Unleashed, where there's multiple stories. Like multiple main stories. With Undisputed, there's only one main story. That's it. And that's you being the Universal Champion. And the worst part about it, you're just stuck in fucking Roman's shadow. And before you get on me, hear me out.
Right.
The last thing I want is to be trapped in any wrestler's shadow, not just Roman's, any wrestler's shadow. No one's shadow. No one. And the worst part about this is literally every time you are champion, no matter what you do, no matter who you beat, you're constantly stuck in Roman's shadow, and he's trolling you every step of the fucking way. Every time, no matter what you do, he's trolling you. He's making fun of you. He's tearing everything you do down, and there's nothing you can do about it, because he's literally the reason why you win the title in the first place. Because when it comes to the tournament finals with you versus Cody Rhodes, he literally interferes in the match so you can win the title. And not only is that bad because it makes you a paper champion, because you only won it because someone else interfered in order for you to get it. But now you know Cody has a gripe to say that you didn't earn it, and not to mention in the match it looked like you were gonna lose because he hit you with crossroads. But
exactly.
And then another part that pisses me off about that was then at War Games you lose. And not only do you lose War Games, you lose to Cody Rhodes, which again gives him another chip on his shoulder and another reason as to why people think that he should be champion over you. And sure, yes, I know your character's called the Dark Horse, but dude, a Dark Horse has to at least give the people a reason for them to believe in them or think they have a chance. Where every turn you don't give them a compelling reason.
Right. Right.
Because every time they make you come up short, or every time you do something, they have you freaking they have Roman freaking steal your thunder.
Oh, right. That's crazy too.
And let me tell you something. And finally, the payoff is bullshit. Cause yes, you have night one where you beat Cody Rhodes and finally shut everybody up, and then night two you face Roman, and then you beat him, and then you pass his reign. But it's such bullshit because after that, that's it. And even when the commentators are all like, this isn't over, like it is over because it's the end of it, but you don't get that sense of completion. You don't get that euphoric feeling that you finally done it, that you finally won the big one.
Right. Oh, I see what you mean.
So honestly, 2K, when you guys do my rise for the male superstars for 2K25, don't ever do this again, where you're trapped, where you're trapping the player in the shadow of the current champion, or current champion of the time, because he isn't champion anymore, but still, don't ever do this again, because first off, so it was already ignorant enough for them to have a book for having Roman relinquish the title before he was about to face Cody again to pursue a role in Hollywood. But then for y'all, but then for him to be the reason why you're a champ, like, and then have him troll you every step of the way, no matter how much you accomplish, like it's the fucking worst.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
But with that, again, that for how shitty the undisputed line, the undisputed My Rise is, it further, like, the worse that it looks, the better that Unleashed looks. And that's not even a knock against Unleashed, because like I said, Unleashed is good. Minus the Psycho Sally line, it's good,
Right.
But but like, just out of everything, the undisputed My Ride just pissed me off so badly.
Oh, I got you.
But I will say this: another thing, aesthetic-wise, I like is how you can choose different announcers to announce you for the entrance. And let me say this, Mike Rome, man, you need to go back to the voice acting and fix your shit, because in the game you fucking suck. Good God. Like when you're announced, no matter who you announce, you fucking suck. And it's funny because normally you're not that bad of an announcer on TV, but in the game you just suck, bro. Hell, every time I have the utter displeasure and annoyance to have to hear to hear the utter ear bleeding assault that you on my ears that I have to be subjected to by hearing your voice, makes me miss Greg Hamilton more and more. And that's not even a knock against Greg Hamilton, because he was a damn good announcer, much better than y'all ever be, and I mean that in the game and in real life.
Oh my God, Corey Graves?
No, Mike Rome, the dude who announces I said ring announcer, not commentator.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, Mike Rome, I got you.
But with how, but Mike Rome, with how garbage and trash that you are in the game, we have two gems, two Black Queens that own it and do it better than your sorry ass ever could. And I mean that in the game and in real life. Shout out to Samantha Irvin and Alicia Taylor.
Oh, I ain't gonna debate you there. Jesus God.
Yo, hey yo, let me tell you something. Like, I know Samantha Irvin gets credit and she deserves every bit of it, but yo, we need to give Alicia Taylor her flowers. Because whether it's in the game or real life, she tears it up as an announcer. She kills it, man. She does her thing. She's been commentating NXT for years now, and now she's on the main roster, killing it there. She deserves her flowers too, man. We need to put a spotlight on her.
Oh yeah, we do.
Alicia Taylor, you are absolutely killing it as an announcer. You doing your thing and keep doing your thing. Don't stop, man. You are killing it. Every time I've had the pleasure of hearing you announce match after match and championship after championship, I'm always feeling the energy and the tension increase of the match. Hell, you make the match more dramatic, which in turn makes it more worth watching, more wanting for me to watch it.
Oh right, hell yeah.
And then when that bell rings for you to tell me who the winner is, like, I just want to hear that, you know?
Most def.
So honestly, I want to hear you at WrestleMania, woman. Alicia Taylor, I want to hear you at WrestleMania. You need to announce a couple matches, if not all the matches, at WrestleMania. You need your spotlight.
Most def.
And also, you have amazing hair.
Oh yeah, she does.
Like, and that's another thing that's one thing that you definitely outshine both Samantha Irvin, that you outshine Samantha Irvin with, and that's every time you style your hair. Could you be rocking different styles and whatnot? Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then I said, should we talk about the online gameplay, or have you not played online?
Well, I haven't played online yet.
Well, I'll be honest. I played online before the patch, so I don't know how it plays now. But I'll admit, it hasn't been the best, because there have been a lot of times where my homies have lagged out. But I will say, for the times where it didn't lag out, wow, the amount of fun I can have playing online, let me tell you, man. Like, I haven't had this much fun playing online since like 2K19.
It's cool.
Or hell, I might even, part of me even feels go back to going as far as saying that I haven't had this much fun playing online than whenever I played, multiplayer games in what's his face? In Day of Reckoning 1 and 2. Like, if you got if you got your friends over, or if you got family over and y'all playing it together, like, I haven't had that much fun since that. Like honestly, the online gameplay is that good. Well, at least when no one lags out, but still, yes.
Right.
And also, 2K, you guys made the best decision. I don't know whether it was with 2K23 or 22, But when y'all decided to get rid of the amount to get rid of having limited reversals, very smart idea. Because just having only 5 reversals, it really got annoying. And then also, you guys, again, absolute geniuses. I wish y'all never gotten rid of it, but I'm glad that y'all brought back the tapping feature to kick out instead of holding the button and letting go at the right time. Because first off,
yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm glad you did that too. How the hell could I forget? Damn it.
Yeah, because I promise you, I suck at quick time events. So letting go at the right time in order to kick out, like I was so garbage at that.
Oh damn.
So being able to button mash to kick out, I feel rejuvenated, you know? It feels so great, you know?
Right.
So like I'm really glad, and it also makes things a little more dramatic too, because say it's like you're like deep into a match, and you know, and you're all beat down and whatnot, and unfortunately you might get hit with a finisher, right? And then they go for a pin, you know, you gotta tap even crazier than you normally have to avoid kicking out, to avoid getting pinned, because you know because the tapping isn't feeling as quick anymore.
Right.
And when you're able to kick out at like the very last millisecond, like first, like sometimes it just makes you want to pause the game and take a sigh of relief. You know, you feel me?
Big facts.
Cause sometimes you're like, oh my god, thank God I kicked out, or God, how did I kick out of that?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest, the button mashing and also the unlimited reversals has saved me so many times.
Oh wow.
Cause I remember this one time I went over my cousin's house, and I was playing 2K23. No, it was either 22 or 23 with him and his son, and I remember my cousin he chose The Rock, and then his son, my nephew, he chose Roman Reigns, and then out of all people, I chose Ludwig Kaiser. And they were busting my ass.
For real?
And don't get me wrong, I was reversing as much as I can, but there was some times where like after I reversed one duel, the other dude would catch me like the very second, and I can't I can't react in time because like he's literally waiting for the very second I counter.
Right.
So let me tell you something. I took mad spears, mad rock bottoms, but it's funny because my cousin knew better than to try and hit me with the people's elbow.
Oh, word.
Because he knew that I'd counter that every time.
Wow.
But eventually, after enough reversals, I was able to gain the upper hand, and I was able to beat them. But damn, was that hard. Oh, also, I think, you know, to an extent, it also helped that it was a cage match, but still. And actually, they almost caught me because I climbed over the top, and then like they tried to follow me, but like when you got a button mash to try and get out, they weren't doing as quick as I was. So you know that's how I was able to get out.
Oh wow.
Then actually there was this and then there was this other time. Actually, this happened a month ago. We were playing 2K24, and he chose Roman Reigns again, and I chose MVP.
Oh word.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened this time, but I was on fire, yo. I kept reversing moves left and right. He couldn't get it. He couldn't get anything on me. Next thing I know, I catch him with the playmaker multiple times. It took me a little while because I taught him how to mash faster. So that came back to bite me a little. But you know, I'm trying to teach him how to get better. But even still, eventually his arm gave out.
Oh wow.
So like the last time I pinned him, he couldn't tap enough in time because his arm gave out.
Oh wow.
And
yeah, well, that's some good shit.
And yo, it was balling.
Word.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, one thing that ain't balling is the fucking ratings. Yo, 2K, what the hell's wrong with y'all? Like, I understand y'all wanted to throw all the ratings out the window and give everybody new ratings. But, dude, so many wrestlers' ratings are garbage. Like, you guys were not thinking at all when it came to a majority of these wrestlers' ratings. Like, I'll admit, with a few of them, you did do them justice, but the rest, you violated. First off, oh my god. I mean, the one that pissed me off the most was Johnny Gargano, in which I think he was like a 74, and like, how the fuck you gonna give him, of all people, a 74? And then Tommaso Ciampa was no better at I think a 73.
Right. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I don't know what's up with some of the ratings.
Nah. And then oh my god, I got so mad at so many ratings. As a matter of fact, I ought to go down all of them that pissed me off. Like,
oh wow.
Like, let's see, freaking, like y'all motherfuckers had JD McDonough at a fucking 71. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody says about JD. Like, if anybody thinks that JD sucks or he's no good in the ring, just say you don't know wrestling and just keep it pushing. Or just say you don't watch NXT. Because if you saw what he did in NXT, he killed it in NXT. He was so damn good in NXT. He was doing his thing, and he made wrestlers wary of him because of the stuff he did. I remember this one time where he was facing Axiom in a match, and he bent Axiom's leg so in such a way. Honestly, he was damn near bending Axiom's leg the wrong way. It was that lethal. And not to mention, he's the longest. I know this title's no longer active, but he's the longest reigning cruiserweight champion ever.
Oh wow!
So y'all put some fucking respect on his name. And
exactly.
And book him better, for fuck's sake, man. I'm tired of him being a punching bag for Judgment Day, and I like the Judgment Day.
I got you.
And then another thing that pissed me off was the rating for freaking 8-Town Down Under. Freaking Grayson Waller's a 74, Austin Theory's a 72. Like what gives, man? Like they Like both of them should at least be 80. Like
Exactly.
at the lowest, I'd make them 80. Like, come the fuck on.
Exactly.
Then freaking, and then you had dudes like Montez Ford at a 76. Like this Montez Ford we talking about, man. He should be 86, man.
That's a fact.
Or better yet, dudes in the 80s that should be higher than that. Like,
Exactly.
like that boy Damian Priest, freaking. Actually, Damian Priest is the perfect example. Y'all niggas got him at an 86. He should easily be at 89 to 90.
Oh yeah.
Like that shit was insulting. Or better yet, even more insulting than that, Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. First off, you had Solo at a freaking at an 86.
Right.
And then Jimmy Uso at an 84. Look, I know y'all trying to make Jey Uso better than them, but they're on Jey Uso's level. So they should at least be with Jey Uso at an 89. If not, have all three of them at a 90. Or have Solo at a 91.
Exactly.
Or how about another one that was criminal? Y'all had AJ Styles of all people. AJ freaking Styles at an 85. Like,
Yeah.
like,
oh my lord.
like y'all dudes so disrespectful with it. Like, y'all better fix these ratings in 2K25. Like, seriously, like I'm not even playing. Y'all need to fix this. Or I'll give you another. Batista at an 89. Like this makes me
more than that.
like, yo, this makes me wanna rush into 2K's offices and Batista bomb every last one of y'all bitches. Batista's easily in 93, 94.
Exactly.
Like, fucking disrespectful, man.
It really is. I ain't gonna lie, it is.
But I will admit there is one especially where I felt they went right. And that was when they gave Logan Paul a 90. And all of y'all bitches in the IWC keep crying like a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Logan Paul is deserving of a 90. He's better than your favorite wrestler, guaranteed. And he constantly puts on good match after great match after excellent match. And I guarantee whoever your favorite wrestler is can't keep up. That's no, actually no. I'm not gonna say anything further because I gotta save that for the contracts.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But honestly, given the time, I think we're probably just gonna give a review, because you know they still gotta give the because you know they're still doing the King of the Ring tournament to figure out who's gonna be in the finals, and there's not enough time, in my opinion. You know, after SmackDown and then before the pay-per-view, because the pay-per-view gets started like mad early. I don't know. At least, and then, so on the guys' side, like that's just a few ratings that were fucked up. But actually, I'll give another one that was fucked up. Y'all had Ashanti the Adonis at 62. Like, y'all some bitches for that. Fuck all of y'all, man. And anybody who wants to tell me how they feel about Hit Row, suck my dick. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about Hit Row. Freaking Ashanti the Adonis is worth a lot more than a 68. Way more. I mean 62. Way more than a 62. Fucking have him at 82. Then let's go over to the female side. There's one rating that pisses me off the most, and that's Shayna Baszler. Y'all had Shayna at 82. Like, did y'all forget what she's done in NXT? Like, did y'all forget what she possesses as not only a wrestler but a fighter? Like, come on, man. She should easily be a 90. But, you know, WWE continues to book her like shit. What say you, humble man?
Yo, say again. Say again, sorry.
Nah. I was talking about how low Shayna Baszler is, and how she should easily be a 90.
Oh, the damn thing was me cutting out. That's probably why I didn't hear. Honestly speaking, I think she should be higher too. There's a lot of people that deserve higher, honestly speaking, in the score they've had. And I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna debate you. It's like sometimes they do with their ratings every year. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and then this will be the last one I say because we'll be here forever if I go any further. How the fuck y'all have Nikki Cross being the lowest rated female? Y'all even got Maxine Dupree higher than her. How the fuck y'all got Maxine Dupree higher than Nikki Cross? Nikki Cross is leaps and bounds better than Maxine Dupree will ever be. I don't care how good Maxine Dupree gets in the ring. I don't care who trains her. She will never, and I mean never, be on Nikki Cross's level. Ever.
Yeah. Wow.
So y'all get it together.
That's crazy. Honestly, like, I ain't gonna hold you out. Like, that's just a fact.
And I tell you what, looking at some of these characters, you know, I've stopped on one, and honestly, I continually feel so bad for her. Fucking Raquel Rodriguez, man. Like I don't know what the name is of that disease that she has, but it just continues to kick her ass, man, and it's just not fair.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've never been a fan of her as a face, but I still like what she can do in the ring. But this isn't fair, man. Cause after her match at Elimination Chamber, she hasn't after her being in the Elimination Chamber, she hasn't had a match since. And I can only imagine that she hasn't been in a match just because this disease just continues to kick her ass.
Right.
And I know this is out of her control, but that's the problem, man. Like, this just ain't fair, man. If only there was something that could be done to help cure her of this disease. You know? So, big shout out to Raquel Rodriguez. I definitely hope you can come back. You know?
Yeah, I hope so too, yo. She's one of my main favorites, and I love her and I miss her.
Yeah. And actually, since we're talking about women since we're talking about being on the shelf, I know this has nothing to do with 2K, but yo, what the hell's been going on with these injuries, man? Like, yo, it's literally 2016 all over again. Like, wrestlers,
right.
Wrestlers keep dropping like flies, man.
And word, man, that's the truth.
And yo, most recently, freaking what's his face? Ivar, he just went down with an injury. Because he was supposed to be, I know I'm spoiling it, but he was supposed to be in a triple threat match on NXT. But he got pulled from it because of his injury. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going over the list right now. Let me tell y'all all the people that's injured right now. Of course, CM Punk has a torn triceps, but you know he's on the way of coming back.
Right. Nah, finish.
Freaking Cruz del Toro. I don't know if you knew that. He's having arm surgery.
Oh wow.
Dominic, of course, he injured his elbow, but thankfully he's still been on TV, so it's not that serious.
Exactly.
Drew McIntyre, he's also had an elbow injury, but he's been on TV, so we're good. So you know it's not that serious. Ivar, as I mentioned, he injured his back.
Oh right, that's right.
Seth Rollins, but again, we knew that because of what happened, because of that video that somebody showed off at WrestleMania from a fan's perspective. Yeah, because like if you guys weren't paying attention, and I think I might have mentioned this on the contract, but the reason why it took so long for like when the Shields music hit, the reason why it took so long for the camera to even be on Seth was because when he got into the ring, he tweaked his leg. So, like, the camera wasn't on him. And then by the time the camera was on him was when Roman hit him with the Superman punch.
Exactly.
So, you know, they had to scramble and whatnot. And, you know, that's why Cody, Sammy, and Jey Uso was holding Seth up.
Right.
But, again, moving on with the list. Freaking Asuka's out. She had a knee injury, but actually it goes a little deeper than that because that injury was nagging her for months. Actually, from what I read in an article, she was not only had that injury, she had a bunch of other injuries going on too. But she was hiding. But she was fighting through the pain and whatnot. But you know. Being a trooper like that, I respect that greatly, Asuka. But you know, your health comes first. Please rest up as much as you can, heal from all those injuries, and we look forward to you coming back.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then of course, Mommy's injured. You know, she injured her shoulder.
Right.
And then also Zelina Vega's injured.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I don't know what happened with her, but yeah, she got injured too.
Right, exactly. That's crazy.
Then Bobby Lashley's injured. Like,
yeah, that's crazy too. I can't believe that either.
Yeah, that's why he got taken out the King of the Ring tournament. And
crazy, yo.
Then of course Jimmy Uso's injured.
Oh boy.
But he got you know he got written off TV when Solo and Tama Tonga beat him down. So you know, but even still.
Oh yeah.
Then of course Charlotte, she has her knee injury. Shotzi, she got injured way back when. I think she faced Lyra Valkyria and she tore her ACL. So yeah, just you know, remind y'all about that.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, man, this really sucks, man.
Oh yeah, it does.
But you know, time heals all wounds. I wish each and every one of them a speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, man.
Yeah, and back on topic. You know, 2K24. Aside from all the ranting and raving that I did, this game is still very enjoyable and fun to play. And honestly, if y'all haven't played it yet, y'all are missing out.
Yeah, y'all really are missing out. But y'all, I suggest y'all go play the game. If y'all got it already, y'all missing out. Go buy it.
Yeah, definitely.
Up a copy.
Yeah, like definitely. Y'all go on and do that. Yeah. But Anything else you want to add?
Oh, that's that. I just want to add one more thing. The game is really great.
Yeah.
That's it.
And also, actually, there's one last thing I want to mention. If anybody's wondering why we didn't mention my faction mode, I don't play it. I don't know if Humble Man plays it, but I don't.
Oh, I've tried to one time. I haven't really gotten the hang of it, but I get what you're saying.
I mean, honestly, in my opinion, from what I've seen, it looks like it's just like NBA 2K's My Team mode.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So honestly, that's also another reason why I haven't played it. Just because I guarantee that, just like with My Team, you gotta drop hundreds of dollars just to get good cards and shit to face off against people.
Oh yeah. That's right.
But you know, but it is what it is. But yeah.
Oh, Steph.
Well, and actually, yeah, that I think that's all I got. And actually, I also gotta say I like everything you can do with creating an arena and all the stuff they've added for that. I've had a field day with that.
Oh, word, that too.
But you know, other than that, that's gonna do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of a busy schedule to come and chill with your boys. I definitely want to thank the Humble Man, as always, for coming through and kicking his wrestling knowledge.
Most definitely, my man, Cross Payton. You already know what it is. You already know. And we had to do it for this game, and we know it, because this game is fucking sick, so fucking good.
Yeah, you already know. So with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. If y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And as always, by way of Struggle Vision Productions, it's the Hitman and the Humble Man. And if you see us coming, run.